If I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. I don't agree with everything Frank Valentini do, but what I do like about Frank, one of the things I like is that he know how to work a budget. He know how to work that budget because we got a huge bloated cast on this show. Like GH is a very bloated cast, but you constantly get new sets. Like people get new home sets, we get new restaurants. Now we got a new bar. What is it? The Brown Dog Bar or something? It's like I like it because I feel like it's realistic. It adds a realistic vibe to it. Because let's be real, who the hell go to the same three places all the time? I don't even do that. Like, when I go out and meet up with a friend or something, we go to different places. Like we go to a different lounge, we go to a different restaurant. We don't always go to the same place. Even if the food is that good, like yeah, we go there, but we still try different places. So I like that he gives that feel like, they do meet up in different places. It ain't always the Metro Court or, the Port Charles Grill or Bobby's. Like it's not always the same place. Like they do go to different spots. I like it. Um it was interesting to see Jason and Dex, meet up for the first time. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't like Dex's attitude. I ain't like it because I felt like Jason should have knocked his teeth out his mouth. Oh, what you want or what do you want? Do you want to get handled? Like, who are you talking to? What's with this tone of yours? Then talking about, oh, I could take care of myself, I could protect myself. No, you can't. Shut up, Dex. Dex's credibility with taking care of himself, I don't believe it because Lord knows for quite a while Jocelyn was fighting his battles for him. So him taking care of himself, no, you can't. Uh, no, you can't, sir. I feel like Dex has been on the show going on 2 years. I think May makes 2 years that he's been on the show, and I still feel like I don't know nothing about him. I feel like I don't. Like I only know bits and pieces about Dex. From his time in the service, a little bit about his upbringing. Like that's all we know. It's like they need to flesh him out more. He been up here for 2 years. Let's start digging more into who he is if he gonna still be on the show. I'm just saying. But at least he gave Jason that photo of Valentine meeting up with the other dude from Pikeman with the timestamp because I'm glad that Anna finally realized, like, yes, sweetheart, Valentine has been lying to you. Like, remember when he said, oh, I had to go to ELQ because the pipes burst? That man wasn't at no damn ELQ. Like, what does lying Valentine ass be doing? I love the cat and mouse game between Anna and Valentine. I freaking love it. I love it. A big part of me feels like Valentine was being genuine when he said that he wanted to take her out to dinner and stuff like that, and he hoped that they could rekindle things. I feel like a part of him was being genuine. Another part of him, I felt like he was trying to. I feel like he's trying to, occupy her time. Like he's trying to keep her busy and away from the whole Pikeman investigation. That's what I think he's trying to do. He's trying to throw her off the scent. But Valentine should know Anna better than that. She's not dropping this at all. She's not dropping it. And I'm glad that she got her eyes open with him now. You know what I mean? Like she's not all butterflies and stuff like that, head over heels, like, turning a blind eye to him. I'm glad that she gonna use this to her advantage. Because now that, when she met up with Jason and stuff, now that she got that photo, it confirms what she knew. That he's a major player at Pikeman. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving this. Cause I love to see Anna in action and I wanna see like who's gonna blink first, her or Valentine. You know what I mean? Who's gonna come out on top on this one? Because Valentine can be a crafty bastard now. We can't underestimate him, but you can't underestimate Anna either. So come to find out, Charlotte little ass is back in Switzerland in boarding school. I said, oh. And I'm glad Anna figured that out too. She was like, uh-huh. Because Valentine did make it seem like it was Charlotte's idea to go back to boarding school. But she realized where it was and what's going on. She was like, nope, because she said he could do business easily in that country. You know what I'm saying? He could do pipeman business there. It makes it easier for him to do business. That's why he must have wanted her to go back there. And he probably said some things, persuaded her to go back. Yo, she is clocking his tea. Like, she is all up on Valentine. Like, she know his game. She is in the driver's seat at this point. She know how this man thinking. Like, Anna is going to definitely give Valentine a run for his money. And I'm here for it. Like, let the games begin between them. I am so ready. Um... moving on from that, I don't know exactly how I feel about Natalia, Blaze's mother, but a part of me kind of like her because the shade that she was throwing BLQ, but she did ask a very valid question because I want to answer to this question too. So, what exactly does BLQ do for deception? Like, what is her title? What is her role? That's what I want to know because that's baffling me. I'm like, what does she do? Because all we see her do is show up to a couple of meetings here and there. I'm like, what is your role? Like, are you a partner? Like, what is your title exactly? Um, but I totally get where Natalia coming from. I mean, she kind of asking questions. The shit is funny because I did enjoy the shade that she was throwing at BLQ, talking about all the different jobs and stuff that she do. She was like, she changed all these jobs and shit. Like she changed hairstyles. That shit was funny. Um, but you know what I was more amazed about was Maxie. That's a true friend right there. That's the type of quality you want in your friend because it don't matter what other people say about you. The big thing you need to ask is when you're not in the room, what is your friend saying about you to that person? You know what I'm saying? And I love how Maxie stuck up for her, because Natalia just felt like, BLQ's a Nepo baby and, she got into the industry because of her family's wealth and their name and connections. And that's how she broke into the business. In my opinion, even if that were true, it don't matter. What's the point of having big connections if you're not going to use them? And that's the big thing, though. You have to use those connections. It's what you do with it. Your family could get you in the door. They could use their money and their name to get you in there, but it's what you do with the opportunity that matters. You know what I'm saying? So if BLQ made a name for herself and, she's done some major things and within the industry, that's on her own merit, though. That has nothing to do with her family. That's because she's that good at what she does and she has a passion for it. Yeah, she may have used their connects or whatever to get in there. So what? What's the point of having connections if you don't ever use them? Might as well. And I love how Maxie gave it to Natalia. At the end of the day, she criticizing BLQ wanting Blaze to, be a part of deception as the face. She was like, that's not her dream. That's not her dream. And I love it because Maxie was like, is all the stuff that you're talking about, is that Blaze's dream or your dream? Because it do seem like her mama living vicariously through her. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get Blaze to live out this dream that Natalia didn't live out. And Natalia need to check herself. She could sit here and throw shade all she wanted, BLQ, but you need to check your own little mess. I feel like something got to give with her because this whole stage mom thing that she doing, it is getting a little annoying. I like Eva LaRue though. She is that woman is still fine. Let me tell you. She just ages like fine wine, that lady. I am so telling you. Don't look like she just, if you watched her like back in the All My Children days, back in the CSI Miami days, that woman don't look no different. Like it's just, time just never stopped with her. Just still flawless. But yeah, I appreciate Maxie having BLQ back like that because that's what true friends do, stick up for you when you're not there to stick up for yourself. And I do feel like Blaze need to put her mama in her place, like if you're going to be her business manager at the end of the day, Blaze mama need to understand something. You work for Blaze, not the other way around. You're an employee of your daughter. I understand she may feel she got her best interest at heart or whatever, but your daughter is the boss in this. She can hire whoever she want to hire, fire whoever she want to fire. She's the talent. You know what I'm saying? It's up to her. It's her career, not yours. So anyway, moving on from that. This shit that Drew and Nina got going on is so freaky. Freaky in a good way and freaky in a bad way. Because Nina is funny as hell. She was like, oh, I still hate him. Like, all this hate sex they be having, that shit is funny. I couldn't believe she just blurted that shit out to Maxie like that because Maxie was just bewildered. Maxie said, the what? Maxie looked like she was ready to have a damn heart attack. She was like, wait a minute, the what? I couldn't believe Nina let that shit slip out like that. I said, yep, they be doing the hibbity-dibbity on that damn desk. I'm telling you, thank God for cleaning people. I'm just saying, because no, my non-Scotch guarded ass would not be sitting down in no chair or no inch of that damn office. I'm just saying, that is nasty. Ain't no telling what type of fluids is going on up in there. And I'm surprised Willow, when Willow walked in the office, she couldn't smell sex. I'm like, so it must have not been that damn good. You can't smell nothing? Like, you can't smell the coochie? You can't smell nothing? Like, damn, was she not creaming or anything? Like, let me stop being crass. But I'm just saying, like, when I walk into a room, and mind you, this was like back in my teenage years. I walked into a room before after somebody got done having sex, and you could smell it. Like, you can smell it. It has a smell. Not always a good one, depending on who you with, but you can tell. And I'm just like, so she didn't notice anything? Like, her observation skills are terrible. How is she a nurse though? She don't know detail. Ain't that part of the job, is to pay attention to detail? And there was a lot of detail in that office that could tell you somebody just had sex, and she just wasn't picking up on it. Not somebody I would want on my board. I'm just, I wouldn't want you on my board as my spokesperson if you can't pay attention to little details now. I'm just saying. Speaking of boards, oh, matter of fact, before I even get to that, I'm glad Nina admitted that she's using Drew. Like, she's using him because he's a link to get her back into the good graces of Willow. I'm glad she admitted it, but I could definitely see something serious probably gonna happen between her and Drew if they keep going at it the way they do. Cause they could lie to each other all they want to and say, "Oh, I still hate you. I do that." No, y'all gonna end up falling for each other. Y'all gonna end up falling for each other. It's gonna get serious, and the world gonna find out. Um, Hopefully, I'm not saying that Willow has to forgive Nina, because Nina has been trashed to her even prior to finding out that that was her daughter. Like, when Willow was just a grade school teacher to Charlotte, Nina was trashed to her. So I can't say I blame Willow for still like feeling a certain way towards her, because DNA don't change that. But she do need to stop that judgmental shit that she do towards Nina. Like, because ain't nobody perfect. Like, yeah, Nina's as crazy as a pet coon, but people that she, is a part of a family now, people in that Corinthos Quartermain family, they crazy too. And they've done some things too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Willow has done some things she ain't proud of. She can act holier than thou all she want to. But I know she did some things in her teenage life or whatever that she wasn't too keen on. Everybody do something that you're not proud of now. Can't go around judging folk. But hopefully Willow, accepts this position or whatever to be the spokesperson and be on the board. Cause I mean, she been complaining that she wants to spend more time with the kids, so why not join the board? It does free up your time a bit. So anyway, moving on from that. Last time I checked, Monica is still very much well and alive and well. Why is Olivia walking around the mansion like she the lady of the manor all of a sudden? I'm just saying, like, the way she was talking to Sasha and stuff like that, and Cody and all that, I'm like, who died and made you the head of the household? That's still Monica's home, Missy. Like, you sitting over here trying to hire staff and all that. Who is you? Are you writing them the check too? I'm just saying. That shit was funny though. When her, Michael, and the kids was in the kitchen trying to figure out who was gonna taste Sasha food. I am the same way. And let me tell you something. When I'm eating somebody cooking for the first time, and I ain't never had it before, I'm very leery about that. I'm like, oh, we need a guinea pig, because I do not want to be eating nothing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody to taste test that first. I'm glad Michael was, he was the guinea pig on this, because I'm like, listen, it wouldn't have been me. That food would have been sitting there until next Tuesday. Cause I ain't eating nothing until I see somebody else take the first bite. Even Lil Leo threw some shade at his mom, and he was like, "Oh, this better than that spaghetti or whatever that you be making." Olivia looked at him like, "Listen, don't get knocked down." Olivia was tight. And Olivia even tried to throw a little shade at Sasha. Oh, I think that your food need a little bit of oregano, but other than that, it was good. Olivia, be quiet. Everybody don't throw Italian seasoning on everything. Even though oregano is the bomb. But for her to sit there and try to warn Sasha and Cody, talking about, oh, it's kids in the house, so it ain't gonna be no tiptoeing in Sasha's bedroom. I wish my grown ass would let somebody tell me where I can and can't go. I'm just saying, like, if I want to tiptoe, slip and slide up in somebody's bedroom and do what I got to do, you ain't about to tell me not to. And what kids are in the house? The only one that's living in the house as a child is Leo. Because Amelia and Wiley are in the gatehouse. They not even in the main house. I am happy though that they finally kissed Sasha and Cody, because I'm like, I am so tired of them dancing around each other with this damn relationship. I'm like, what are they gonna do? Like, are they gonna be a couple or are they not? Like, what are we doing with this? Because this little slow burn that we doing with them is starting to annoy the shit out of me. Like, I'm just saying, like, are we gonna make them a couple or not? I guess the kiss was the first step, but hopefully, you know, they, handle that. So anyway, I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I know I talked about Anna and them, but I really am looking forward to Anna and Valentine. Like, I'm glad she gonna accept his dinner proposal though, because you know what? That's a good way for her to kind of like get intel on him. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. It was smart of her to take him up on that dinner offer. I say, yep, try to get whatever little information you can. Because every time she talked to Valentine, it's like little answers, little bombs that get dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can nitpick what he say and use that to her advantage to piece together what he up to. It's smart. That's what you gotta do. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments, let me know what you all thought. See you all later. Peace.